My 7 biggest surprises after 3 years of retirement. Some of these are good, some not so good. You guys be the judge of some of these, all right? Hey, leave me some comments. Those of you who have already retired, let me know what your biggest surprises were. 2 years in, 3 years in, 5 years in, 10, whatever. If it's longer than 3, I want to learn from you what to expect. So 7 biggest surprises. Here you go. Here's number 1. I treat people differently now that I've been retired. I think I'm a kinder individual. Why? All that stress is gone from work. Maybe you had inter-office politics that really bugged you. I know I had some of that. Not too bad, but there were some bosses I worked for that were absolutely terrible. There were some coworkers I had that were just ridiculously bad, backstabbing, talking behind your back. In one of the videos I made a couple months ago, there was even one girl who mocked me, ridiculed me while I was doing my job, as I was doing my job. It was ridiculous. So I think because of that, I'm more tolerant. I'm more tolerant of people now that I've been retired, Where's the stress? Now, there's always going to be some stress, but for the most part, the stress has drastically reduced as I've been retired. That puts me in a better mood. I don't have to worry about commuting, all that kind of stuff. Road rage, man, there were some times. I'm not a physical person. I'm not an overly emotional person at all, but there were a couple times where road rage, man, I'm telling you, it was pretty scary. So I'm kinder to people. I say hi to people. I come up and talk to them more than I used to. Yeah, that's a big one. That's number 1. Number 2, people treat you differently once you've been retired, especially if, like myself, you retired early. Hey, for those of you watching me for the first time, my name is Duane, and this is a retirement channel for people on moderate income. If you think you might like that, think about subscribing. And if you really like it, down here, you can buy me a coffee. I love coffee. So, yeah, I've had some people, it's a negative response. Like you'll say, hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm retired. Must be nice. Well, of course it's nice. What do you think I worked for all these years saving for? But it's not said in a complimentary manner, not said in a mean manner, but it's kind of almost derogatory, Yes, you'll get some of those responses, but the vast majority of people, once you tell them you're retired, tell them you're retired early, it's positive, okay? But every once in a while, you'll get those comments. It's almost not really a snide remark, but it's, there's some substance to it behind that. Oh, must be nice. Or, yeah, I wish I could do that. Nah, I got too much working still to do, too much saving. Yeah, I got to bring that money in. Okay, good for you, but I'm good where I'm at. So, yeah, that was a surprise. I didn't expect, again, it wasn't the majority of people that were negative, but I didn't expect the amount of negative or / passive-aggressive remarks. Number 3, man, this is a big one, guys. This is a big one. Time goes faster. It's when you look back when you were young, you're, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 years old. Doesn't summer seem to take forever? Yeah, it really does. And I didn't notice this so much all the way through college, all the way through working. But to me at least, once you get past 40, time seems to go much faster than it used to, right? It's like just recently with daylight savings times. My God, I hate it. I hate it when you turn the clock back. It gets dark at 5 o'clock. I hate that. But as my girlfriend always tells me, it's only like 3-4 months or whatever the timing is. It's over in a blink of an eye. Yes, time goes fast. I look back and it's been 3 years now since I retired. 3 years? Seems like maybe a year. And I've heard the older you get, the faster the time goes. So is it a pleasant surprise? I don't know. I really don't. I mean, if you're going through a down period, Yeah, I guess it could be because you know it's not that much time until you're going to come out of that down period. If you're going through a great time, it's like you want it to last. You just want it to last, right? So yeah, time definitely goes faster. I've noticed that since I've been retired, but I also think it's because you don't have much to do. You can notice things like that much better than before. Number 4, my health has improved. Now, as I've told you guys, I've dealt with depression and anxiety issues on and off ever since I was 13 years old. Okay? Ever since I was 13, I would go through periods. And usually it was correlated with I was under a lot of stress. If I was under a lot of stress, I tend to shut down. I don't like lash out at people. I tend to shut down. So ever since I've retired, that stress, a lot of it, most of it, has been alleviated because I'm not working anymore. So in that sense, I'm sleeping better. I'm feeling better. My blood work is good. The only thing I have a little bit of an issue with is I just creeped over the lower edge of prediabetes. So I was fine. It's like just the lower edge of prediabetes. I have to be careful of that. So what have I been doing? I've been walking more. I've been watching what I eat more. But overall, my health is doing good. My health has improved. I sleep so much better now than I did when I was working. You don't dread the next day coming up. My mood has improved so much. Did I just spit there? Did you guys see that? That's disgusting. What is up with me, man? Last couple videos. My mood has been so much better. I sleep better, everything. So yes, because of that, my health has improved. Number 5. Now this one's kind of weird. Would I have expected this? I don't know, because I'd never started a YouTube channel before. A big surprise is the reaction to my YouTube channel. Some people, very positive for it. Some people are really positive, asking me, how can I do this? How'd you get into it? What started you on this? But you know what's strange, guys, is that when I first mentioned my YouTube channel to people that I thought were good friends, nothing. Crickets. Now, it's not like they don't talk to me anymore, but nothing. You would think at least, I'm not saying like, oh my God, send me 5 boxes of chocolate. Congratulations on how well it's doing. No, nothing like that. But at least come back and say, oh, that's interesting. Or yeah, I checked out a couple of your videos. I'm talking no response at all from people I go back and forth with, not daily, but monthly, let's say. No response. What does that mean? I don't know. Did they not check it out? Did they look at it and just go, whatever? I don't know what it is, but it's been a big surprise. Now it hasn't been the majority, but there have been enough of them where I don't know what they're thinking. What, did I send them a wrong link or something? Again, I don't expect them to go crazy with praise. No, hey, you're a friend of mine. Look what I've been doing lately. At least give me some feedback, even if you don't like it. Crickets. Very strange, very strange. Number 6. Before I retired, I wasn't very confident on whether I could do the whole health insurance thing before Medicare kicked in. I mean, I could do it, but how pricey would it be? Surprisingly, health insurance through the ACA has been very affordable. The key in this, guys, is keep your income. If you can keep your income low, if you have low expenses, you can get some really good supplements from ACA. Is that supplements? You get money. You get money from them to help you pay for the monthly charge of the ACA. So I was pleasantly surprised. It's a lot lower than I thought it would be going into this. Now, with the new administration coming in, is ACA even going to be here by this time next year? God, I sure hope so. And if not, you guys better come up with something good to replace it. Okay? Because this is working out very well for me. Number 7, being alone doesn't necessarily mean you're lonely. I was worried about this when I first moved up here 6-8 months after I retired. Was that it? Time's going fast. Here it comes again. Time's going fast. I think it was 6, 8 months after I retired, I moved up here to the high desert. I was worried because I'm usually up here for a week or two by myself, and I'm pretty isolated from my neighbors. And then I go back to Los Angeles for a week or two to see my girlfriend. Now, I know, before you guys say anything, I know I'm in a different situation. Most people, well, I wouldn't say most, I'd say a lot of people don't have this situation where I'm isolated for a week or two, but I know at the end of those, 1 or 2 weeks, I'll go down to Los Angeles, stay with my girlfriend for a week or two. So could loneliness be more of an issue if I was up here 24/7? Absolutely. Absolutely it could. But, a week or two alone, that kind of had me worried before I moved up here. But pleasant surprise. No loneliness. It's been great. It's been time to just recharge my batteries. It's so calm up here. LA is very fast paced, hectic. You got the attitudes, you got the traffic. So a big surprise has been, hey, you can be alone for a while, 1 or 2 weeks. It's not 1 or 2 days, and not be lonely. I get it. I'm in a different situation than most people. I get that. But for me, that was a pleasant surprise. So there you go, guys. There are 7 big surprises after 3 years of retirement. And as always, from the lovely high desert. We got this.